Hi guys! So I realized that out of all the videos that I have done on my channel so far, I haven't really done anything that's like a chit-chat, informative, about me type video. So I thought I would do one now. I couldn't really decide what would be considered like important questions to answer, so I just decided on a simple tag video. There really isn't any particular reason that I chose this tag. The questions just seem to be interesting to me and not too simple or not too complicated, where I would end up just kind of rambling on about answers. So that's about it. Let's just get started. So first question, where were you born? I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. 2, were you named after somebody? Not that I am aware of. My name was just really popular at the time, but my mom tells me that she named me Amy because of the meaning, which is beloved. So that's about all I know. Number 3, when was the last time you cried? I don't remember. Well, I do remember, like, I remember crying. I just don't remember when that was. Oops. Number 4, do you have any kids? Not at the moment. I do want them though. Number 5, if you were another person, would you be friends with you? I would hope so. I mean, I like to think I'm interesting, so I would hope that if I met me, I'd still think that. I don't know. But then again, sometimes I get told that I look intimidating at first, and I'm not really sure how that works out, or if that just means that I have like a resting bitch face. So, I don't know. Number 6, do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs, a Papillon and a Shiba Inu. Number 7, do you use sarcasm? Excessively, to a fault even, because sometimes I will use sarcasm inappropriately and then it doesn't come off as sarcasm, it comes off as being rude or being bitchy, and that's my own fault because I should probably understand the situation that I'm in at the moment better, but sometimes it just comes out, and by the time it comes out, it's just like, oh my god, open mouth, insert foot, and then I don't know what to do, and I feel awkward, and ugh. Number 8, would you bungee jump? No. I don't necessarily have a fear of heights, I have a fear of edges, so I don't like being on the edge of high places, and bungee jumping requires you to drop off of those edges, so I think bungee jumping would be one of the last things I would ever do. It's never going to be on my bucket list. If you paid me like $1 million to do it, I might consider it, but even that's iffy. Like, I'm not an adrenaline junkie, so no. Number 9, what is your favorite cereal? Crispix! I love Crispix. It's so plain, but it's the crunch that I love. And it's the initial crunch when you first pour in the milk and you start eating it, but then afterwards when you get to the bottom and you get all that soggy cereal, it's kind of like meh. But I still love it. I still eat it. Number 10, what is your eye color? You tell me. No, I'm just kidding. Hazel green. At least on my birth certificate it says hazel, but my eyes were a lot more lighter brown when I was a baby, and then as I got older they became more green. Now it's like I have a green ring on the outside and then it's mostly green, and then I have like light golden brown kind of starbursting from my pupil. And of course they will shift color based on what I'm wearing, so I can't even really be sure. I just know that my birth certificate says hazel, so we'll go with that. 11, scary movies or happy endings? I suppose I would go with happy endings, just because I'm not really into scary movies, unless they're like psychological scary movies. I really like Japanese horror films because they tend to like screw with your head when you're watching it. You don't really know what to expect. Whereas a lot more of the Western style horror movies are kind of like gore and, what is it, hack and slash style, and I'm just not really into those. But I do like psychological thrillers. Those always leave me with a really crazy impression at the end. But yeah, I'd probably have to say happy endings, more so than scary movies. Number 12, do you have any brothers or sisters? Nope, I'm an only child. Number 13, computer or TV? Computer, especially here. We have AFN and cable is not that much better, so I basically watch all of my TV shows through Netflix or Hulu. Not that that's a lot, but even then, I like being able to watch them when I want instead of having to like time crunch at the end of the night. Oh my gosh, my show's on. But yeah, definitely computer. Maybe TV if we ever had the chance to get DVR, but that's unlikely to ever happen. Number 14, what is the first thing you notice about a person? I would have to say their voice. I know like usually we see people and that's technically the first thing we notice, but I think the first thing that registers for me is the sound of their voice. There's been a lot of times where I see someone or I've seen photos of someone and I meet them for the first time and their voice doesn't sound anything like what I'm expecting. So for me, it's just a little bit more, I'm more aware of it than things like, I don't know, their facial features or their height or something. Like voice is just one of those things you tend to remember. I know my voice always trips me out whenever I hear it. I sound a lot deeper in my head than I do like right now if I'm listening to me. It's really weird. Number 15, favorite smell. I don't know, my husband's body wash, he uses Old Spice. I think he uses Komodo, and I really like the way that smells. Number 16, furthest you've been away from home. Probably right now. I mean, I'm living, if we're talking about hometown, then yeah, definitely right now, but furthest I've been away from home, like I'm home. I'm in my home. But yeah, living in Okinawa, it's been about 1.5 years since I've been back to Phoenix. So I would probably say right now is the furthest I've been away from home. What is it, like 3,800 miles or something? I'm probably totally getting that wrong. I can't remember at the moment, I just know. It's like a 12-hour flight, so pretty long, pretty far. Number 17, do you have any special talents? What is described as special talents? Because how do I answer that? I guess if I'm considering like bodily talents, like I can turn my feet backwards. I have really agile hips. So I can turn my feet like that, like it's like 120 degrees or something, and it always freaks people out. I actually have fun doing it. But yeah, maybe, is that a special talent? I'm not even really sure. Number 18, do you have any hobbies? Yes, this one, YouTube. In addition though, obviously, makeup. I'm a makeup enthusiast. I love playing with makeup and getting to try it out every day and coming up with new looks. Although it is a little bit tragic at the end of the day when you have like a perfect makeup set on and you have to wash it all off. Then I'm always a little bit sad. But yeah, there's that. I also I watch a lot of anime. I would say that that hobby is probably on par with makeup. Two completely different types too. So cooking, I enjoy cooking, but I really wouldn't say it's a hobby because I don't go above and beyond to like create these super fancy dishes. I just like to eat. So I like coming up with food. Yeah, I think that's it. And last one, 19. Are you in love? Yes, very much so. I just celebrated 6 years with my husband, and that's together, and then we will have been married for 4 years in August. So 3.5 years now. But yes, 6 years into being around him and still very much in love with him. Drives me up the wall, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, that is it. That is all of the questions. Oh, as a little plus, my niece wanted me to give a shout out. So hi Hannah, miss you. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else to say. I answered all the questions. We're done here. If you have any questions that you're curious about, then feel free to leave a comment below. I'd be happy to answer them. Like I said at the beginning, I couldn't think of anything important that needed to be said, so I turned to the tag to figure things out. If you liked this video or this type of video, then let me know. I wouldn't mind at all doing more. Oh, who do I tag? Oh, I can't think of anybody off the bat right now that I want to tag, but I will go ahead and list all of their names right here. I leave it up to you ladies. I hope this video was relatively informative, and I hope you learned a little bit more about me beyond just what I have up on this channel. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this, then please subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.